He has got an experienced back. With a freshman quarterback, if he doesn't like what he sees, he can hand it off, and they will plan on having great success up front. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's White. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. North Texas in the hurry-up.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
And we knew the challenge this QB had against this defense. This is the best pass defense in the country. They do such a great job using their eyes, making plays, breaking on the football. They do a little bit of everything. And early in this football game, Palmer, the defense gets a win.
Yeah, and I think for the quarterback now, you got to turn the page, but you got to be reminding yourself timing. Against the #1 rated pass defense, you've got to throw everything on time, and if it's not open, you get on in your progression or you throw it away or you take off, but you've got to have a plan.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he'll be smacked to the ground. It'll be 3rd and long. Jackson will throw. Here's the pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And it's the Thunderbirds send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. North Texas sends the offense out to get this drive going. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. Here comes the option. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of.
Makes the grab and room to run. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Delayed handoff. It's White. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Got it in the middle. It's White. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
You blitz me, I'm getting the ball out of my hands. Really good job understanding that by the offensive coordinator, this quarterback, seeing the blitz, getting the ball to a playmaker, letting him do some damage. And more importantly, I don't have to throw it way down the field. Just get the first down.
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. Back to pass. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. North Texas will come to the line with a 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run the option. They'll leave it with him. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. Quarterback keeps it. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, North Texas. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. To the ground with the back. And they swarm him under. The Thunderbirds in the hurry-up. Jackson gonna throw it. Bring in the heat. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free and 4th down is coming up. And it's the Thunderbirds who will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Off the play fake on 1st down. Skips away from pressure. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
You know, defenders have to really understand body positioning and where the football's coming from, and great job understanding that, getting in the way of the route, knocking the ball down, batting it away, making a good play for that defense.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes the pressure to his right. Trying to escape and get it himself. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's 4th down. North Texas will have to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. The RPO, it's complete. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Defense there to stop him after he spun his way to a 5-yard pickup. The Thunderbirds want to crank the tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Off play action. Pressure coming. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Mean Green. And they turn it into a defensive score.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it 14-0. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this drive.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. And it's the Thunderbirds will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll take it on the return. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Wide receiver going in motion. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Inside the 40. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. They'll put it in play from the 27. First down. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Gets the return down to the 25-yard line, and a big turnover caused by this defense.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions. In this game, he's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the misconnection on the first attempt. See if he gets a little looser. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? And send the tight end in motion. Leaves it with the back. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. The Thunderbirds want to pick up the tempo.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Off the play fake. Finds a tight end down the gut. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense They need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
They'll move the wide receiver. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. A designed run for the quarterback. Makes it past the marker. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. And it's the Thunderbirds come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times, those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good
and he takes it in for the score. Now on the option. Rides the option, he keeps it. Now the toss. And he's knocked down, but not before he picks up enough for the first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And his first throw since coming in is incomplete.
Well, the offense trying to hit the dagger route. You see the receiver, he went down the field, stretched it, made it look like it was going to be a go, put his foot in the ground, try to cut to the inside. They're just not able to be on the same page there.
Jackson will throw. Caught in the backfield, it's White. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Caught, and he's got room. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. North Texas in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
With the catch, it's Tipton. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Wide open downfield. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use the timeout instead. Pulls it on the option. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on 3rd and long.
Kill. 214, close. 214,
From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Got some room, headed to Touchdown, North Texas. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
He'll bring it out. It's Jenkins. And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. North Texas will kick it off to start things here in the second half. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Holly's always working the injuries on the sidelines. Holly, what have you got?
I caught up with the Thunderbirds head coach. Their starting quarterback will not return to this game. They are continuing to evaluate a lower body injury, but I can tell you he is out for now. I'll keep you posted as this moves along. Back to you.
All right, Holly. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. The Thunderbirds will hustle to the line.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Got it set up on the outside. At the 40, there he goes. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Into the third quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. Trying to impose their will with the run. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Throws to the wideout. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
What a disappointment. No good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate, and look.
Just steamrolling the defense. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another.
Jump ball, and he's got it. Oh, what a grab. They've really got this offense humming. Just a 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Mean Green. And they take it in for 6 more points. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And it's the Thunderbirds want to move quickly.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. Another incompletion on third down. The Thunderbirds decide to punt it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Running inside, it's White. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
Keeps it himself. Here's the handoff. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field.
Kill.
Quarterback making adjustments.
949 Rockstar.
They'll run for it. Past the 40. On the move is the 30. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown, North Texas. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it. And the ball is loose on the return. The kicking team's got it, and they take the ball right back.
Hey, as a return guy, you know that you're going to get popped. You know you've got guys that have a 50-yard run at you trying to dislodge the football. You've got to do a better job of ball security.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Back has it. He's going to keep it. Got enough space, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Mean Green.
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the gun on third down. Quickly complete. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We've reached a break, and North Texas has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They're dealing with a second and long. Red pass, it's complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Tight end now in motion. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. And it's the Thunderbirds who will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. North Texas sends the offense out to get this drive going. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
On the direct snap, it's White. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Jackson gonna throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And the third down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. North Texas will have to punt it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Hand off from the shotgun. Oh, it's a fumble. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. The Thunderbirds, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. From the gun, the ground game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Got rid of it just in time. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be fourth down. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute to get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze, where do I need to get